We knew it was coming. We all knew it was coming. We just didn't know when, and we didn't know the circumstances. But Dion Jordan has been cut from the Miami Dolphins due to a failed physical. I don't understand it. Why can't you just show up to be in the perfect shape? You sat back and took almost 2 years off from football. Why couldn't you just, be in the perfect shape? Like, my feelings are hurt. My feelings are literally hurt because of the fact that such a freak of nature right here. Listen to this. He's 6'6", 275 pounds. And this man is a monster. Like, again, I can never forget that time where we played the Detroit Lions in 2014, where he went down the field and literally was checking Calvin Johnson. But extremely waste of a draft pick in 2013. Like, we literally traded up in the draft to get Dion Jordan. And I'm thinking during the draft when we traded, I was like, yo, we about to draft offensive lineman, because if you remember, we just got rid of Jake Long, so we need an offensive lineman. But no, we ended up drafting Dion Jordan. We were straight at defensive line. This is back when Cam Wake was in his prime. Olivier Vernon was kind of suspect at the time, but we had stability there at the defensive line. And on left tackle, we had serious issues at left tackle, and we ended up drafting Dion Jordan. So his success was imperative because we wasted such a high draft pick. Again, I would like to sit back and thank Jeff Ireland for that one, because that is just ridiculous. That is literally ridiculous. You wasted a draft pick on Dion Jordan. Man only played, goodness gracious, played in 26 games. Well, was active for 26 games. I can only think he only played in like 5 or 6 games, honestly, that I actually saw him make a flash of a highlight. But man, that's just extremely disappointing. Hopefully, I want him to come back. I really want him to come back, because that is such a waste of a pick. Like, just thinking back, Jake Long was gone. That was the year we had that whole Bullygate scandal with Richie Incognito and Jonathan Martin. Lane Johnson was on the board. We had a Pro Bowler, caliber tackle. Just think how the Miami Dolphins would have been if they would have ended up drafting Lane Johnson instead of Dion Jordan. Just think for a second. But the real news of the day, man, it's so good for a Friday, isn't it? So good for a Friday. Remember when I sat back and said I was on T. Bakari Rambo? Fuck that dude. We don't need it no more. TJ McDonald. I was a huge fan of TJ McDonald. That man's an absolute savage. Probably almost the spitting image of Rashad Jones as far as being a versatile safety, able to come down and make a tackle, and excellent in coverage. Like, if you sit back and think about it, I believe there was a game against us that he sat back and thumped somebody. I forgot who it was who he thumped, but he went crazy after he thumped him. So, yeah, TJ McDonald ended up signing a 1-year deal with us. Obviously, he's suspended for half the season, about 8 games for substance abuse. When I sit back and look at it, I like the move, but it all depends. It all depends on the development of our safeties over the course of the season this year, with Michael Thomas, with Walt Aikens, with Nate Allen. Nate Allen. I don't understand that signing at all. But if we just sitting back and talking about Nate Allen filling in for only 8 games, okay, I can live with that. But him as a full-time starter, hell no. He cannot get the job done. But like when it comes down to it, TJ McDonald's gonna be on a 1-year deal, so hopefully he will show the coaches enough during training camp and OTAs, because don't forget, after the season starts, he's not allowed to be around the team until after his suspension. So when he participates in training camp and OTAs, he's got to go chill out for the 8 games, so he won't be able to get that chemistry down. So I'm kind of afraid after the 8 games that he's going to have to get his feet wet first, and then he's going to have to end up, getting the chemistry right with the rest of the team. So I don't think a game's going to be enough for him to sit back and show us something for the Miami Dolphins to bring him back. But hey, who knows? Anything can happen in this league. He may end up showing up and getting 50 tackles in the last 8 games of the season. You never know. But last year, 2016, he had 64 tackles, 1 sack and 2 interceptions. And now I had to look at the whole resume. Him, as far as him being in the league for the past 5 years, has not missed a game, thank God, because, durability is an extreme issue for the Miami Dolphins on the defensive side of the ball. 2014, I would like to highlight, he had over 105 tackles. So we got a ball hawk and a killer out on defense. Him and Rashad Jones in the same secondary, that's going to be crazy. I cannot wait to sit back and see that. But let me know what you guys think. You know what it is. If you enjoy the content, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. This is GreatOne DeVore. I'm up out of here.